Hello everyone, my name is Carol and this is Winter Haven Wisdom, and I am here with you today on Wednesday, the 24th of January, and it's a overcast gray day here, snow on all the branches, and it looks so like powdered sugar got dusted over everything, and it's beautiful out my window. And I hope you are all having a good Wednesday, and we're going to do our angel messages for the day. We've got our big full moon tomorrow. Energies are somewhat heavy. This is a huge super moon. It's not a super moon, but it's got super energy. So Spirit Guides, what can you show us for our angel messages today? What do the angels want us to know? What do the angels want us to know today? Bottom of the deck, we have ice with purity, right? And someone's down there incubating in the ice, in the depths of their emotions, and solitary and just trying to figure this out. But this is how deep they go inside, and then out here they're this. But this is really who they are inside. And that's what they're showing people. And what's above them is this freedom in the depths. And everything's getting purified down in that spot. And this is a 33, a master number. Okay, let's see. Back again for another return here is the sun with light, illumination. That's 6. Look at the sun just pouring over that mountainside. People looking at it and marveling at it. So this is our masculine energy that's on a rise right now. And this is illumination coming in, maybe for the masculines. This could indicate Leo energy with the Leo full moon, right? The sun is a Leo energy. Then we have the cave with protection. And this is an 8 energy. And this is someone who's protecting something they're building and growing in their soul. This passion, they're protecting it. It's having some growth to it now. They're working so hard at it, and that level of protection that's there. And that's an 8. Then we have inner core with solidity, and this is a 9. And this has come out over the last few days as well, right? Being solid, having a solid inner core, a peaceful inner core, working towards that, knowing, being at peace within yourself. Okay. And there's a beautiful dove, freedom, right? Knowing that you're free, you have free will. And that is a 9. I forgot to make room on the table, knowing that we like to spread out in these readings, right? Like how they spread out. Move my water cup. My tissue. Okay, then we have volcanoes with power, right? And this is a 9. And someone really stepping into their power, feeling who they are, their self-worth, their energy. They're feeling powerful right now. This power is coming into them. And remember, with power comes great responsibility and leadership, okay? Keep that in mind. And that's a 9 energy. Rain in Fujushini. Oh, I struggle with that word so much, and I still haven't looked it up. Ugh. And this is an 8 energy, and with rain, and this is someone protecting themselves from the elements, right? This rain is coming down, and we've got growth building here while this woman is protecting herself. But we have this hole in a soul kind of energy here. Someone healing this. And we have a cross in there. So it's a spiritual hole, a spiritual opening, an open soul. Maybe communication with spirit here. You know what? Let's look at the book on this one. The conditions of greater prosperity are being met. Know that all will be well. Cleanse yourself of old, outdated views. You have everything you need to grow. Let yourself be cleansed. Okay. So this is a cleansing going through you, right? Releasing any old things about prosperity in your life, okay? You're releasing that. 8. And next is marine and richness, and this is a 5, right? And this beautiful card, right? All the abundance on the bottom of the earth, how they all get along, all the different species. Just having a gay old day there, huh? And that's a 5. So we've got 5, 6, 8, 9, and 33 out here. We'll do Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, Spirit Guides, what's going on here? What angel messages do we need to hear today? Angel messages. Okay, bottom of the deck is a change in the wind, and that's a 3 energy. Okay. So we have our blessed energy back again for an encore. This is 22. Never Ending Story. I believe this was out yesterday. Our 10 energy. We have Serendipity, our 9 energy, right? Keeping a lookout for serendipity in your life. Peace, an energy of peace, peace of mind, being at peace, right? An energy of peace around you. You know, having that feeling of peace come into you and just relax into it and feel the peace. Feel the freedom, the clarity, right? In the morning reading, there was a lot of, like it came out yesterday, the surrender to the divine energy, right? So, you know, and that's what peace is, right? When you just get to a place of peace with a situation, knowing that there's nothing more you can do about it, and to just relax with it. You know, it really feels good, right? When we don't have to be so, oh. Okay, that's a 5. Then we have the observer energy, you know, so somebody's watching us, paying attention to what's going on, looking at us, thinking about us. And this would be a 4 energy. Okay. All right. Oh, and last we have orphaned, someone feeling left out, forgotten, left behind. Aw, that's sad energy. I'm sorry that anybody feels that way. Oh. Okay. Gonna get the sacred she here. Take my glasses off because the print here is big enough. What angel messages do we need to see today, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? Okay. All right. Oh, scrutiny is back. Grief is back. Oh my goodness. Power is back for our air energies. Resistance. Perseverance. Self-confidence. Our spiritual energies are our largest again. Air is large today. Spirit is large today. We have no water energy today. No water energy. Isn't that interesting? Okay. All right. We'll start with our fire energy. We have, this is an 8 energy, so this would be like a 8 of wands. Having some self-confidence, right? Being confident in who you are, your strengths, your abilities. Even recognizing your flaws is an energy of self-confidence. So somebody here is feeling passionate and excited about something, and you notice there's a key here and she's reaching for the key, and this is just saying that self-confidence is the key really in any situation, in any success story. Knowing you can, knowing that you're worthy, knowing that you can make it happen is self-confidence. And that's our 8 energy. Okay, then we have resistance, and this is a 9, and we had this come out the last few days, somebody being resistance to whether it's communicating or really protecting their energy, just a real resistance to change of any kind maybe going on. Okay, then we have our earth energy. We have 10 with privilege, and this is like a 10 of Pentacles. You know, 10 of Pentacles is probably after years of hard work, right? You get to this spot of 10 of Pentacles, and that's stability in your life. And it's really a privilege, right? When you get to that point that you have worked that hard. Not everybody gets there. Not everybody gets to a 10 of Pentacles point in life. And it's okay to have a goal and want to get there. And somebody, so in the 10 energy, we have this never-ending story and this energy of privilege, right? Somebody just not letting go of a story or a situation, something that hasn't changed in their life, and they still might be working towards something though. And maybe the never-ending story is that they're not getting there and they feel disappointed in themselves in some way. Let's look at the never-ending story. I want to get this energy correct for us in this reading with the privilege. It's a 10. It's a 37. Self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas. So this is a wounded ego. That you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that. Let your world come crumbling down. Today know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is not small, scattered, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you and needs to be seen as the victim. So that's somebody feeling like a victim over there. But because the privilege energy there is that 10 of Pentacles, if we look at the prosperity message here in this card, fear, envy, procrastination, greed, and the perception of victimhood could all be active in your life at this moment. Are you comparing yourself with others, thinking their success should be yours? Maybe you're afraid of all the good that is coming your way, so you step out of your lane, totally aware of what you're doing, but seemingly powerless to stop yourself. Are you back where you started or in a situation that reminds you of a past failures? Financial insecurities scarring you? You must learn to love yourself through missteps and sabotaging moments. Criticism constructively right now. Better yet, stop telling the story altogether. Make up a new one. The universe loves you deeply and will wait for you to figure that out. Tell a new story and success is all but guaranteed. You can do it. So that might, I'm only thinking that that is what this is about, perhaps because of the privilege, wanting to get to that 10 of Pentacles energy. And, you know, it can be all for different reasons that we want to be stable and secure. It's a human right to be stable and secure, right? We want to be stable and secure. It's, is this about what was that other card? Wealth versus abundance, right? Or it was It was something like that. It was wealth and prosperity, and that there's a difference how you look at it. And I think here I'm feeling more of an energy as somebody wants to get to prosperity. But we have this never-ending story here. So that's if we look at it from a prosperity relationship way, if it's about that. And then if this is about protection, this is the time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you're best served by keeping your distance. Your mantra today is, not my circus, not my monkeys. All this drama will pass, and you will carry on unscathed and blameless. Okay, so that could be somebody's energy here too. And then the relationship energy. Sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, right now you have an opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were even true anyways. Okay? So this makes, I think we hit the where we're at with this. It's not it is someone wanting prosperity, but the never-ending story is around this orphaned energy and this person feeling abandoned, left out, forgotten, and it could be over a relationship, and it could have been more relative to their self-confidence. They were shameful about something. They lacked intimacy. Maybe both partners did in this situation. So that's more where we're at. Somebody is dealing with these energies, the abandonment, the never understand story, how they're talking to themselves about it, how they feel about themselves, the shame they may be carrying, the blame they carry for it, and all that happened. And it's time to release that. Just release it all, because it just doesn't matter anymore. First of all, it doesn't matter. If this is something that happened to you in the past, that was the past, don't carry this kind of pain with you. You've got to release it, okay? And if over the next couple of days, energy like this is coming up for you, it's coming up to remind you that you might still have a little bit of healing you need to do around this feeling of being abandoned or left or neglected in some way, okay? Or you feel shamed, you haven't forgiven yourself for something. And it's time to release that. It's just time to release it. Don't spend another minute of your life like that. And I'm telling you, it is so different once you release those types of energies from you, where you really just forgive yourself. Because we've all been there. We talked about this yesterday, right? Just like we've all done something wrong, said something wrong, hurt other people's feelings, hurt our own feelings, made us feel shameful, right? It happens. It's part of being human and learning and growing and all of that kind of stuff. And you have to release yourself from it and release the other person too, you know, like you can't carry on with it. Then we have 5, and this would be like a 5 of Pentacles and somebody persevering. getting through a difficult situation in their life, and they're persevering. They're growing and moving forward and getting through it. Next, we have determination, and this is like a three of air, so it would be like a 3 of swords energy, and that's heartbreak. But this person is determined to succeed. They're working through those energies and they're getting past it. They're winning. They're winning. They're coming in for a win here. They're working hard. This is a 3. I am determined. You know, people have are determined to make something of themselves, to get somewhere, to get done with this healing, to move into a place of self-confidence and peace in their life. And maybe through stepping into their power, realizing how powerful they really are and what they are capable of, being confident in their abilities once again. This is a 5 energy. Then we have grief. 10. So, you know, that a never-ending story, somebody grieving a loss of something, a sadness. They just can't shake free from it. And, you know, we have all different kinds of grief, right? Like if you have, you know, recently lost a loved one, right? That's a different kind of grief than the grief of losing a job or losing, or breaking up with someone, right? It's all grief, but it's different kind of grief. And some grief we can work through quicker, and other times it takes longer for our grief to not consume us anymore. But someone is in active grieving energy, like they can't seem to get past it in their life. And then we have scrutiny in this 11 energy, right? And this was about really paying attention to the details, scrutinizing any offers you may get. Really look at the details of the situation you're in, and making good decisions for yourself because you have taken the proper scrutinize them properly. And that's an air energy, an 11. Now our spiritual energies, and this is a 0, a beginning, phoenix rising. It's like a rebirth here for somebody. And this is a 0, and the Fool is the 0 in the tarot, so we got a Fool energy here. We have 2, the unknowable, and this is, you know, some people need to know what's going to happen, right? And sometimes you just don't know what's going to happen, right? And think about it in lots of ways, right? When we start a job, we don't know how long we'll be in it, right? Unknowable. When we start a relationship, like when we get married, we never think we're going to get divorced, and we do. Right? When we buy a house, we don't know if we're going to love it till we actually live in it, but we think we are, right? Like, it's okay. It's funny how we're willing to accept not knowing in so many situations, and then in others, we need to know. And sometimes you just have to have self-confidence and trust yourself. Be determined and put your all into something and see what happens. And treat the unknown like a mystery, right? And we have the ghosting card, right? Knowing that behind us there's only ghosts, and in front of us nothing is built yet. So that makes today, here and now, really powerful, because what you do today are the building blocks for tomorrow. So think of it that way, and how can you use whatever from today to build tomorrow, right? And there's lots of things you can do to build tomorrow, right? how prepared we are for tomorrow as a start, right? Doing what you can do today to make tomorrow a better day for yourself. Okay, and that is a 2 energy. And that is our first 2. Then we have 4, and this is about divine order, divine timing coming in, that when things are ready, everything happens in divine timing. And then we have 17 and 8, and this is understanding. This is somebody's third eye is illuminated. They are seeing things clearly. They are getting it. They have an understanding of universal law, how things work, and they're understanding what's going on. They're figuring it out. Okay. I'm going to go to our cosmic journey today. I'm not feeling as there's anything hidden here today that I want to use the wisdom of the hidden realms. All right. What are the angel messages for us today, Spirit? Okay, I feel another energy that wants to come out here, Spirit. What is it? There it is. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck is allow your work to become your art. Okay, whatever you do, right? Whether you're the baker or the candlestick maker, right? Let it be your art. And that's a 3. Okay. The energy that wanted to come out is, how can this be a wonderful win-win-win? How can it be, right? I love this energy. I love the thought of something having more than one benefit, right? Like when you can do something that helps someone else, when that kind of reciprocal energy is around, and when you can accomplish 2 things with 1 action, all those kinds of things. And think about that in your life. How can something be a win-win-win for you? Wow, wouldn't that be amazing, huh? That's a 7. That's our first 7. Your 11-year-old self. Yeah. And your 111-year-old self. So this goes along with the that knowing the unknowable. Like, we don't know how things are going to end up or what tomorrow is going to bring, the unknowable. And the 11-year-old sees that as an adventure, right? They just enjoy every day and take every opportunity they can to investigate and learn and experience something. So be that 11-year-old. And, you know, what would your 111-year-old person tell you about this, whatever you're in? See the joy in it, be like the kid, but be as wise, Be wise. Use your wisdom, right? Use the experience you've had in situations in the past. So that is a 2. And then a 3. Then we have I am a galactic starseed blooming. And well, we believe we have a lot of starseeds watching this channel. And know that you're blooming. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're thinking about, an energy that came out in the morning reading, and I often think these are connected readings. I used Moonology, and the card said, hold your vision, right? So if you have some kind of vision going here, right? Like where you want to go, what you want to accomplish, what can happen, right? Don't give up on that, okay? Hold your vision. Starseed, hold your vision. And that is an 8 energy. 8 is big today. Yesterday was 7, right? 7 was off the chain yesterday. Now 8 and 5. And we only had 1 5 yesterday, remember? And now we got lots of 5s. It's interesting how the days go. Soul giraffe, right? 5, 6, 7 here. Right? And this is about being the bigger person, seeing further, seeing higher, seeing beyond the mundane, right? Just rising above it all. Soul giraffe. And next is see through the perfectly purple lens of your galactic destiny, right? Believe that you are destined for greatness, right? Believe that. Take off the blinders. Realize how wonderful and special you are, right? Believe it. Step into your power. Step into that self-confidence. Heal this lack mentality if it's out here. Heal those abandonment issues. Heal that shame. Heal that blame. It's a 5. So we definitely have a change energy here today. And in the morning reading, we had the Wheel of Fortune card out a couple of times. 2 different decks. So we have the energy of change where, about 18 hours away from this full moon. Okay. I think we need to hear what our spirit animals want to say about all of this today. Tell me, spirit animals, what angel messages need to come through here that will resonate with this reading we have going on. Okay, bottom of the deck is whale spirit. Trust the great mystery. And this is a 65 and 11 energy. And right, and we have to trust. We have to have trust, and we have divine timing down here, divine order. So there's reason to trust. We had surrendered to the divine yesterday's readings. We had it in this morning's reading. And, you know, we kind of have it now, saying, trust the great mystery, trust the divine. So let's see what angel messages we have here. We have dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusions, right? Right, when you look at the truth of a situation. Right? Panther spirit, reclaim your power. Reclaim it. Even if you've let it go for a little while or failed to see it. Maybe sometimes when we get so, right, like down in our dumps, right? We give our power away. It's time to take it back. Also a master number. Electric spirit, bring your ideas to life, right? Angels are saying, you have great ideas. How can it be a win-win? Bring it to life. It's a 6. 6 is the sun energy, and 6 is the lover's energy in the tarot. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. Like, I love doing these readings, and I am loyal to it. And I'm sure you're all loyal to what you love too. And not just to doing this, but I love my family and I'm loyal to them, right? I'm loyal to my friends because I love them. And this is a 10 energy. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. And that's 8. All right, let the mystery unravel. 8, life is a mystery. Okay, so life is a mystery right now. Something mysterious is happening. Hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. 5. Wasp spirit, sometimes life stings. Well, sometimes life does sting, right? It does. It does. It does. When you lose a job, or when somebody passes away, when a relationship ends, when there's an illness, when there's an accident, when there's a health concern, right? There's a million different reasons why life can sting sometimes. It can really hurt sometimes. But you know what? It can be really beautiful and amazing, and the most miraculous things can happen in your life. Right? It's all about balance in life and how you want to look at things. Okay, now let's get our ancestors. Then be like, hallelujah, you haven't picked us up in a few days. We're missing the show. All right, angels and ancestors. What messages do we need to get out here today? What makes sense with today's reading? What do you want to tell us? What do you want to tell us, angels? Okay. Oops. Bottom of the deck is Witch, be the light. Okay, and these don't have numbers. But this has a pentacle on it, so it's an earth energy. Okay. Bottom of the deck, and the first card out was Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. And that's interesting because we didn't have any water energies in the elemental cards, right? We had no water other than the rain. That was the only water energy we had here. So connect with your emotions, right? And that's part of that deep and that cleansing, working through this orphaned and never-ending stories you're telling yourself. Oracle, wait for important information, okay? Don't make any big decisions about anything right now. Just let the energy play out day by day, okay? And it says, this says, wait for more information. Don't make any impulsive actions in your life, okay? That kind of goes with that divine order. Just let it play out. Knight, be brave and honest. So if you are someone delivering a message or going forward to some issue in your life, just be brave and honest, right? Have the courage to take the action you need to take and be honest in your delivery of it. Shalin Master, be graceful in movement and action, right? Have some grace about you, right? Be graceful. Have a spirit of forgiveness, of civility, of patience, of caring, of kindness, right? Be that kind of a person. The world needs us to be that way right now. We need to be the light. We have got to crush this darkness. See from a higher perspective, right? See the situation in a higher way, right? Don't be so rigid in your thinking, right? Don't think you know it all. You don't. See it from a higher and more neutral place. High Priest, intend and create, right? What is your intention? What do you want to create in this world? What do you want to bring to life? Drum, dream, and journey, right? Walk to the beat of your drum. She-wolf, unleash the wild within. And look at that, the full moon. Howl at the moon, maybe. I think something's happening with this moon for a lot of us, okay? You know, we've got the observer energy with the moon, right? I'm looking at this cave energy with that egg in there being incubated, right? Something ready to just like burst open. And maybe it's this phoenix rising, right? This energy that's rising up in you, or this collective, right? Okay, so that's our angels and ancestors. Okay. Oh, let's go to the map. And we'll kind of, then we'll do this, and then we'll start wrapping up this reading and do our oracle reading at the end. Okay. The enchanted map. What angel messages can come out here, please? What angel messages? Okay. bottom of the deck is the sacred pool. This is about reflecting, right? Cleansing and reflecting your energies. It's an 11. Okay, I'm going to pull out the book in case I need it for anything I haven't seen before or forget. Okay. So we have the sacred pool, right? And that's about cleansing our energies, right? Healing, purification of our energy. Then we have listening. And there's music. So you may be getting messages in music. There's a little bird tweeting out, and this is an 8. Make sure you're listening to messages that might be coming in, that might be trying to make its way to you. And be a good listener, right? When someone's speaking to you, be focused on that, really listening to what they're saying and hear what isn't being said. Listening might be really important right now for you. Whether it's listening to what Spirit is trying to tell you, getting messages and songs. Listening. Talisman. And this is a 4 energy. Is this like the Hermit energy? I want to look at this. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for success you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. Okay, so bring your ideas to life. But we have this wait for important information, so don't be too impulsive. Unleash the wild within. Be brave and honest. So this is kind of like that Hermit energy. So, taking a review, thinking about things, and bringing your life experience to any decision making you have to make in the future. And this is a 4 energy. And then we have the wishing well. And this is about making wishes, wishing on a star, manifesting all of that. And it's okay to wish as long as you have no attachment to the outcome, right? When you throw it up to Spirit, it's like saying, I want this situation or better, and let Spirit work it out for you. Let's say it's okay to make the wish as long as you don't have any expectation to how, when, or where. And that is a 8 and 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. So we have a change in the wind there and the wishing well. Then we have strength. This was out yesterday, right? Somebody trying to stay balanced in the world, holding it in the palm of her hand while she's spread out, playing with butterflies like something's growing out of her earth, what she's creating. And it's strength. And that's a master number. And then deep freeze. Look, this is exactly how it looks here today. Even though it's a little warmer, you know, stuff is starting to melt down now. It's almost like foggy out because the earth is so cold and the air is warmer now. But yeah, this lion is in deep freeze right now. He's like on an iceberg or a little island in a pond, and it's frozen, and he's like, how can I get my food out of this frozen earth right now? But he's staying there until it melts, right? Until he gets through the healing. He's gonna come out of it. And that's an 8. And the lion is strength, right? So someone is being strong through a frozen out situation when you've been, right, when someone's iced you out of a situation, maybe abandoned you. Maybe that wall of resistance will come down, will melt at some point. And you'll be able to have a conversation if you need to have one. Okay, it's time to review our energies. We have 0 with a new beginning here, right? The phoenix is rising to joy and abundance in his life. Look at all the colors of the rainbow there, right? This fool who's waiting for more information before he takes that leap. But that fool energy is here. In our 2 energies, we had our 11-year-old self, right? Enjoy the mystery, have fun, enjoy the journey. And that unknowable, right? Like accepting that you just don't know what's going to happen. And that's okay. It happens to us a lot in life, and for some reason it bothers us sometimes. We have 3 energy with a change is in the wind. You know, something's going to be changing. Someone has real determination to get through, to make something happen in their life, to turn things around. They're working really hard at it. They're determined. This wishing well, right? It's okay to make the wish, just have no expectation to outcome, how it's going to work out. Allow your work to become your art, regardless of what you do. Be passionate about it. Put your signature on it, because we are all unique, right? In the way we do something, even within the same job, right? 5 people can have the same job, and it looks different in each 5 people because of their personal energy in it. And how beautiful is that, I think. So allow your work to become your art. And then we have the 111-year-old self. Learn from your wisdom, right? What would this, in your situation, what would your elders say to you about it? What kind of advice would they give you? Then our 4 energy, the observer. You're being watched, okay? Someone is watching you. Maybe they're learning from you or just missing you. You know, maybe they're missing you and they don't know how to approach you. And that came out in the morning reading yesterday. Divine order is at play here. Spirit is working on something here. We have the hermit-like energy, right? Going within, learning from our mistakes and being wise in our decision-making. Our big 5 energy today, with richness coming in. A feeling of peace, just being at peace with a situation, coming to a, right, the release of it all, letting it all go. Our poor orphaned feeling. Our poor orphaned feeling, letting go of that, right? Letting go of it. Oh, perseverance. Somebody persevering and just determined to get through this, to get to the other side, to get to that 10 of Pentacles, to get to that win-win situation. This person is dedicated to that. We have power here. Stepping into your power. We have see through the perfectly purple lens of your galactic destiny. Oh, I was going in the wrong direction. Okay. Did I get to them all? Yes. Okay. And then our sixth energy, only two. We had the sun and the electric eel. Bring your ideas to life. Our seven energy, which yesterday was so big, today is small. How can this be a win-win? And our soul giraffe, right? See beyond the mundane. Look over your current situation. Be the bigger person in a situation. Bring light to the situation. See what isn't shown. Hear what isn't said. Our big 8 energy. And this is interesting because it's an 8 year. So we have cave with protection and somebody carefully incubating something here, and it's starting to grow. And then we have this energy here, and somebody is letting go of any lack mentalities they had. They're just cleansing their energies and letting go, regardless of what the lack is around. Love, money, stability, whatever it might be. It's different for everyone. They're letting go of that lack mentality. Self-confidence is rising here. As you step into your power, you're going to feel more confident. And then we have understanding. Somebody that has empathy and that can understand situations. They have their third eye wide open, and they are empathetic and caring in this energy. I am a galactic starseed blooming energy here. Watch and wait, right? Big message to just be patient here. Let things unfold. Life is a mystery. Yeah, let it be a mystery, right? Be surprised for once in your life. You know, when you really are surprised and you have this great energy come in, think of it that way. Listen, right? Really be intentional about listen when someone's speaking to you. When you're listening to a song, listen. When it's quiet, listen. Okay, Spirit's trying to communicate. And your situation is in a deep freeze right now, right? It's just in a deep freeze. It's got to unthaw. Give it the time. And for some of you, it may be a long, long time that you've been in this situation. Being solid in your inner core, right? Being at peace with who you are. Feeling strong and confident. Volcano energy with power, right? And just a reminder that having power comes with a great responsibility when you're a leader of any kind. And a serendipity energy. And this is just about how things just magically work out, like it's magic. It's like it's meant to be, like it's, fate or destiny is going to come in here. And right now somebody is resisting this energy, and they need to drop the resistance so the magic can happen. Wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings, and it does, but sometimes it's the opposite of sting, right? Sometimes it's so amazing. And there's more amazing times than there are stinging times. And I think I told you all about something I did with someone. And it's taking a jar. And when something good happens, you just put a note in the jar. And then on Christmas Eve, you open the jar and read all the notes that are in there. And there's these memories of all these happy, funny, silly times you had, successes and things like that. And I loved it when we did it, and I'm doing it again this year. And it's because we so remember all the hurt and the pain and the loss and the things that stung. We don't need any note to remember that, but how many great good times do we forget? And just remembering a year it's pretty cool. Right? It's pretty cool. We have dog spirit and be loyal to what you love, right? Your friends, your family, your work, your pets. Privilege. This is an idea of 10 of Pentacles, right? If this were a tarot card. And this is about stability and abundance, being comfortable, knowing that you are safe and secure. And this is a goal I think everyone has in life. We want to feel stable and secure. And that might be hard for some of us right now in this economy, right? It's hard for some people. And maybe that's what's stinging for somebody right now. And then we have this energy of grief and really working through it. There's, short-term grief, that the grief we hear when we lose someone. We're in high grief time and then low grief times, and it's different for the different situations. But at some point, we really need to drop active grieving and move into a place of love, of memory, of honoring yourself or the person that's gone or the situation that's gone. And then we have this never-ending story. And this is, a couple of ways we can look at this. In a relationship, it's those feelings of a lack of self-worth that could have been associated with an end of a relationship. If this is around prosperity, it's about the things you're telling yourself about not being successful, not being smart enough, not having the right skills, or whatever it might be. None of that is true. None of that is true. And it's time to release this, the way you think about yourself, or the way you think about resources, or your ability to get them, the way you think about yourself in relationships. Some people even think, oh, I've made so many mistakes in love, I'm never going to find the right person. This is hopeless. I'm not made for love anymore. And that's just not true. That's not true. A lot of those things probably happened when you and the other person were healing at the same time you were together, and that really can't happen. And maybe you were younger. Maybe whatever. It doesn't really matter. What matters is where you are now, how you have healed yourself, and what kind of energy you can bring into a new situation in your life. And know that all is possible. It can be a win-win situation in your life. What if the person you love also loves you? Have you ever thought about it that way? What if they love you and you love them? Win-win. Do the healing, release the burdens, and see what happens. The divine is at work here, and you have to trust that. Enjoy the mystery while you're in it. Be the 11-year-old. Have fun with it. Right? That's how I'm choosing to look at my situation. I know it's ghost town behind me, and I'm just thinking about what I can do today to build my tomorrow. All right. How are we on time? Oh, my goodness. Well, it is what it is. All right, what do we want to do for... Yeah, we'll do Sacred Forest. Okay, Spirit Guides. Oh, what can we use to wrap up this angel message today? What other energies need to come out for angel messages? Anything up? Oh, wow, I just turned over a card I didn't expect. Ooh. Okay. Bottom of the deck is air spirit and knowledge, right? As you're listening here, you may get more information that's going to be helpful to you, okay? Take the time to really listen and wait for knowledge to come in. Or maybe you have all the knowledge you need and you just need to wait. Okay, Crystal Cave and trust. Trust there's a divine plan. Trust you have one. Trust in yourself. Trust in the people you love. Trust in your abilities. Elves with playfulness. Be the 11-year-old, right? Have fun on this journey. Be playful, be light, right? Keep your energy high, your vibe high. Wild Rose Fairy, love is coming into your life. You are love. Love flows through you and to you, okay? Mystic Meadows, the sanctuary. You know, imagine yourself in this sanctuary at peace, surrounded by your spirit guides and your loved ones. And just feel that joy and that love and that warmth in that energy, okay? Spirit wants you to be in that kind of an energy, in that place in your life. Next is Spirit Guardian of Summer and Expansion, okay? Life is expanding. Your situation is expanding. The energies are expanding. We're to the point of how can this be a win-win, right? Hold your vision. Hold your vision. Bluebird Spirit with happiness. Let happiness come into your life. Be happy. Welcome more of it into your life. Dragonfly Spirit and change, right? Wind is in the change. Change is coming. Change. Change is happening. Trust in the divine plan, okay? Trust that what's meant for you will never escape you. You can't miss it, okay? That's our angel message reading for today. Another blockbuster one, right? Lots of potential here, right? So with this full moon, really release whatever negative scenario you're caring about yourself, okay? And whether it's around a relationship or your prosperity, you need to release those energies. Release the resistance, release the fear, release the hurt, the blame, all of that. Just let this situation go for yourself, right? And really move into a peaceful energy and listen. Listening is a big message here today. Listen. In this serendipity energy, pay attention, okay? And know that someone's watching you, or you're watching somebody, one or another, okay? All right, beautiful souls, I am sending you all the love and light I have to give this world. I am sending it all out to you. Please realize your self-worth. Know what a beautiful unicorn you are, what a special being you are in this world. Step into that power of yours. Okay? Step into it. All right? Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. And I will see you in the next reading. Take care, everyone.